Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. These readings are totally free. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Capricorn, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Empress. Oh yeah, you're someone who can receive messages. I feel like you are, you're sort of an energy channel. I feel like you're very good at receiving the information, receiving the downloads. I feel like you maybe even consider yourself a bit psychic. I feel like everybody has that gift. I feel it's just a matter of us sort of bypassing the intellectual mind a little bit and allowing those messages to come in, right, without sort of interfering with them, without shutting them down before they fully arrive, you know. So I feel like you're somebody who's really tuned in, okay? You probably have been having more vivid dreams lately, not nightmares, but like almost lucid dreaming, right? I feel that you're someone who's been experiencing more signs, symbols, and synchronicities lately. Okay. You may even be doing this like professionally, right? Or something where maybe you, I don't know, maybe you have a YouTube channel, maybe you're sort of doing this for friends and family. But I feel like you're good with tarot cards, you're good with other forms of divination. But I feel like you can do that even without like specific tools. Okay, I feel like things just come to you. Okay, let's put this card into a little bit of context. The High Priestess now is always trying to lead all of us, to our best lives. Okay, what is right behind the High Priestess? The Empress life, the best life, the paradise, right? So let's see what your intuition, what your spirit guides, God, Goddess, deity, what the message is. Okay, maybe a Scorpio person. We have the Eight of Swords. Like I said, we've been getting the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess together a lot. This is what we do not want. We don't want our overthinking mind to muddle or muddy that message. We don't want to interfere with that process of receiving the intuitive information. Okay? And so it's good this is down here. This is a Two of Cups. This is a Prince of Wands. This is a Ten of Cups. I think your intuition is steering you toward a particular person. This feels like maybe a Scorpio person. Okay? And it may be that they don't have to be Scorpio. They don't even have to be a water sign. I feel like your intuition is drawing you toward another person that you feel is very authentic, very true, very sincere, very real. Of course, you're overthinking it a little bit, and you're sort of your conscious mind is saying, "I just need to get out of there and get away from any of that." Maybe this might be a romantic thing. Okay, put your pitchforks away. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be your urge to, it could be an attraction, for a friendship, a platonic thing. It could be a business thing, maybe. It could be an artistic collaboration. I feel like you are drawn to somebody now, okay? I feel like they're drawn to you. Yeah, and what we don't want to do is interfere with this process, okay? We're going to do the rest of our cards. We'll see. Maybe it might not be a person at all, right? Here we have the Eight of Wands. We have a Five of Cups, a Five of Swords, and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man in this case, I think, is a very good energy. To me, it feels like the Hanged Man is surrendering. Surrendering to this feeling of love. Okay? Now, the feeling of love, we're going to start with this real quick. The Two of Cups doesn't have to be romantic love. This is the urge to merge. This is you feeling like you want to unite with this thing so bad. It could be a path. It could be a purpose. It could be kind of your true calling in life. It could be your soulmate, right? Now, this is something that your heart wants more than anything in the world. And it could be a relationship. It could be a partnership, a romance. It could be, a mission in life. It could be a stamp collection. I don't know. It could be a new pet. But it's something that your heart truly, truly desires more than anything. Okay? And what we don't want, of course, is our overthinking mind, which is going to sneak up on you and cause problems when you least expect it. The more we try to just sort of stop our thoughts and push them down, the more they're just going to come and be like, hello, here I am. Here I am, and I'm going to throw a wrench in things. This is a very good flow. This is a very good flow this way. But of course, as you flow this way, what do you run into? Your heart and your mind. Okay? We have here the feeling like I've got to do so. This is an anxious feeling. This is surrendering. Okay? The outcome here, I think, is that you're just saying, I'm not going to fight it. This is what my heart wants, and this is what it's going to get. Yeah? And so it really is this very, very strong desire that you have towards something. And I think you're getting a confirmation that it is meant for you, that it is part of your authentic, path in life. It is real. Okay? And even though, I think intuitively we feel like this is the one, this is it, this is real, this is authentic, we've got the heart and mind are a little bit like, well, we got to be cautious. What if this person's not who they say they are? You got to be protective of your energy anyway, Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. And we're just going to set it down right here with our very own Kelly Kapoor right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. It will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during this program you feel like you might know what that card is, put your prediction down in the comments. Let's do it together. Yeah, let's use this intuition, which, as we look around the room, we only have two major arcana energies. And we have the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. Now watch this. The High Priestess is trying to send you this message from your soul, right? Your soul is trying to tell you something. Your intuition, God, Goddess, Deity, your spirit guides have been screaming at you. Okay? And we're going through all of this other energy just to get here where, you know what the Hanged Man does? The Hanged Man is joining hands with the High Priestess and saying, all right, I give in, I give up, I'm not going to fight, I'm not going to struggle, take me away. Take me away to my best life. I surrender. Look at that. They're mirror images, right? The Hanged Man is acquiescing to the High Priestess saying, fine, take me away. Lead me there, right? Conscious mind, we're making a conscious choice to say, okay, let's do it. Yeah. This feels really, really good. This feels like it's a little bit counterintuitive for you, if I can use that term a little bit facetiously. It feels like it goes against your nature a little bit to sort of acquiesce, to yield, to give in, to just let the High Priestess take you away to your best life, right? To go sort of Hanged Man, to surrender. It feels like it goes against the Capricorn nature a little bit, right? It's your job to strive. It's who you are. This is you in full control. We've got the Prince of Wands here at the top. This is your conscious energy. No, I'm the one that decides. I'm driving the car. The Hanged Man is saying, all right, Spirit's going to drive the bus. And I'm just going to go with the flow. And I'm going to let this deep aspiration, this deep yearning, it's a soul yearning, right? It's not just, hey, I want to feel something good. It's not just a pursuit of pleasure. That's not what this is. This is real love. This is authentic. This is a yearning on the deep, deep soul level. Okay? But we do have fire. So we've got two majors. We've got two fire cards. We've got water, 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 water. We got a couple of air cards. Okay? We don't have any earth energy because, in a way, it doesn't matter what this is. It doesn't matter what the details of it are. I don't know if it even is a person. I feel like it might be a person. I feel like they're the same age as you. I feel like they really are like, it's the most real person you've ever met. Okay? I don't know that you've even met them yet. But it doesn't matter what this is. It doesn't matter really what you're doing. It doesn't matter what the outcome is, because I'm sure that the details, the next year of your life are going to be all over the place. A lot of things are going to happen. What's important here is your heart and your mind. This deep soul desire and how your mind is consciously reacting to it and trying to say, whoa, wait a minute. No. It's like we're having a conversation with our heart and saying, no, wait, we don't, that's not what we're doing. How dare you, And that's kind of this Eight of Swords underneath everything. Don't sabotage this. Okay? I'm getting an L name in your life. An L name is coming through. Did you lose somebody? I should rephrase that. Did someone in your life pass in the last 5 years? I feel like it was maybe a romantic partner, or I don't know if it was an ex or if it was somebody that you once dated. But I feel like somebody passed in the last 5 years. And I don't like going into details, but Spirit is telling me that it was a drug overdose. Yeah, in the last few years, somebody that you cared about, somebody that I don't think you've seen them in a while, but somebody that you used to date or something like this, somebody that you were close with at some point intimately. Yeah, an L name. And maybe part of this Eight of Swords is really us being protective. This is like the mind is going to find ways to protect us from ourselves. The mind is down here really with good intentions, saying, okay, we've got to find a way to protect the heart. The heart's about to go do something really dumb. Let's protect the heart. What do we have to do? Well, let's tie their shoelaces together, right? The mind will find ways to sabotage you, okay, unconsciously, thinking that it's protecting you. Okay, we have to be aware of this, because just because you have doubts, you have concerns and worries, and we are prone to overthinking things like this, and we would rather just steady as she goes, keep doing what we're doing, ignore any distractions. We're not looking for anything on the side of the road. We're just driving straight ahead with this Prince of Wands. Your unconscious mind, let's say, is going to try to find ways to ruin this for you so that you can continue doing what it thinks you want to do. Because consciously, we're in this Prince of Wands energy, which is just like, I'm already on a particular path in life. I need to keep going down this road. This is the only road that matters. I'm not looking for distractions. I'm going straight ahead. So like I said, the unconscious mind is going to try to help you stay on that path. Okay. But what your heart really wants to do and what your intuition is telling you is that, look, this is real. This is a worthwhile opportunity for you. Whether this is a romantic relationship or if this is the pursuit of a new vocation in life, answering the call. Maybe this card is about you becoming an artist. I feel like it is another person. Okay, that's my gut feeling about it. But you've got to follow your gut feeling. That's what this reading is all about. Following your gut. The Two of Cups in the background, we talked about that as being the very honest and authentic, deep soul desire. You're deep down, you want this. We're trying to sort of put the kibosh on it here, but you want this. On a really deep level of your soul, you want this. Okay? And I think that's what your soul is trying to tell you. Look, you want this, and this feels like it is a safe thing to do. Okay? Your conscious mind and your conscious feelings, I guess, are not so sure. But I think your intuition is trying to tell you that, yeah, this is good. This is leading you to a 10 of Cups. This is leading you to complete satisfaction. Fulfillment, contentment, bliss, right? 10 of Cups in your immediate future. But to get there, We've got to go the way of the Hanged Man. Okay. Is there a Portuguese connection for you? I'm feeling a connection to Portugal. And maybe you, I don't know, you know somebody there, you met somebody from there. But I'm getting that Portuguese energy here. The Ten of Cups is the feeling of being content with what we have, right? It's not about the pursuing of something. It's kind of like you've got this urge to merge with something. You've got this desire to acquire something, achieve something, or arrive somewhere. This is the feeling of having arrived there, and then you don't want anything else, you know? And how often are we able to feel that way? It's kind of like being content with what we have, being grateful and loving and being just full of bliss and just love and gratitude for what we have in life. Okay? And I think that this message from your intuition, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever you want to call it, is letting you know that, hey, this pursuit, this is the one that is really going to lead you to this kind of fulfillment where you're going to have this thing and then you're not going to want anything else. That's how real and that's how sort of significant this is, how meaningful this is. Okay? Usually we'll get a Two of Cups, we'll go and we'll have the ambition to achieve it or acquire it, and very soon we'll have a diminished satisfaction in it. We might get a Three of Cups, a Four, a Five of Cups, Six of Cups or something. And then it's kind of like on to the next one, you know. And then it's, it's kind of like, well, I really want that car. And then we get the car and it's just like, I like the car, but I want something else. We're going to go find something else to pursue, right? But with this Ten of Cups, this is saying, no, this is real happiness and real fulfillment, to the point where you don't want anything else. Okay? Let's talk about the path of the serpent. And as we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It is totally free. These readings don't cost anything. Okay? Your general energy is starting to become a little bit anxious. And the anxiety, I think, is really between these two and our awareness that this is kind of what's happening. That we're sort of, we're starting to overthink a little bit, especially with, come on, an 8 and an 8, right? We're kind of feeling like I don't know what to do. I need to do something. We're getting the butterflies in our stomach. Our palms are getting sweaty. We're starting to get a little antsy. We're sort of tap dancing on the shag carpet. Like, I don't know what I need to do. I don't know. I want this. I feel it deep inside of me, but I kind of want to go the other way. I want to run away from this thing. We're getting a little bit worked up over it, And it's because of our uncertain feelings and thoughts consciously. It's like we feel this, we hear this intuitive message, we feel this message, but consciously we're trying to figure out what to do. Trying to figure out what we really feel. Okay. The Eight of Wands is only really solved by just giving in, letting go, releasing, surrendering. Okay. And I think the Eight of Wands in a way is an excitement. It's almost an anticipation. When we're very excited for something, it's sort of an anxiety. Like we're anxious for it. We want it to hurry up and get here. We want it now. And so we sometimes feel like there's got to be something that I can do. There's got to be some move I can make to relieve this anxiety. Well, the only thing that you can do right now is to just, like I said, surrender to this feeling and give in to this energy and release the need to try to do anything. Okay? Because I think it's the conflict between your heart and your mind that create this anxiety. And there's no solution there, right? But to get to this release, we've got to be aware of how we're feeling and what we're thinking. And I think the I think there's a fine line, right? Or maybe there's not a fine line. Maybe there's really no line. Maybe it's a blur between anxiety and excitement. We're excited for something, but we're also kind of anxious for it, and we feel that anxiety. It's kind of excitement is pleasant, right? Anxiety is unpleasant. I feel like it's very similar, right? The energy itself is very similar. It's the anticipation of something. And maybe it's the anticipation of something that we're kind of believing is not going to be good, and therefore we get nervous, we get anxious. The anticipation for something that we feel is going to be a good thing for us, and that becomes excitement. But either way, the energy is the same, you see. And I think you have this anxiety because we're just worried about what it's going to be. We're worried that we're going to get hurt again. Here's the Five of Cups in the position of your environment. And that Five of Cups is very interesting too, and nothing is so black and white here. The Five of Cups is the feeling that you have that something in your life is missing. Okay, so there's a disappointment. So it's kind of the recognition and the acknowledgement that, yes, I do want this thing. So we're sort of consciously admitting, like, yeah, I feel like if I don't unite with this thing, I'll be missing out on something that I really want to have as part of my life. So there's this awareness that there's something missing from life. Okay, this card is also really pain, sorrow, disappointment, sadness, and we're just worried that in this relationship, if I choose to pursue this, that I'm just going to end up getting hurt. Okay, and that's a very real possibility. And I think that's something that your unconscious, very clever, overthinking mind is going to keep reminding you of, hey, you could get hurt, you could get hurt, you could get hurt. Remember last time? Remember when you were hurt before? Maybe we don't want to do this. Let's not do this. Let's find a way to ruin it for ourselves so that we can avoid getting hurt, but then we also can say that it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't my fault, something happened, it was out of my control, right? And that's the clever subtlety of our unconscious thinking mind, right? Because it will sabotage things in such a way that we could then blame fate. We could blame something else. We could blame coincidence. We could blame the other person. We could say, oh, you know what? I tried. I wanted it. I was there. But they didn't show up. Or it was an act of divine intervention and I got a flat tire or something. That we kind of can blame it on something else so we don't have to deal with that kind of anxiety of like having to make a choice. It's like the choice was taken away from me. Something else decided, so it's not on me, and now I'm free from that worry. But I think that's kind of conflicting with your conscious mind as well, is saying like, no, you know what, I do want it. I would love to have that in my life. Again, it doesn't have to be a person. I feel like it probably is. Spirit's telling me to reference the CDs and the visor of the car. I guess, in the sun visor we used to put, at least in my day, we'd put CDs up there in a little CD holder or something. Like you've got CDs in the car on the visor, or somebody does, or maybe that's a memory that you have. I don't know why that's coming through. Sometimes details will come through, and I'll relay the message, what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling, and I'll give that to you. I'm not really sure who it's for or how it fits, but that's for you to decide, okay? The Five of Swords is in the position of what we don't want. We don't want the confusion. We don't want the doubt. We don't want to have to make the decision. We don't want to have to worry about. We don't want to continue with this mental stress. I feel like we're getting a headache already. Okay? And I feel that the only way to alleviate all of this is to just let it go. Just to let go of this mental and emotional stress and this anxiety. Okay? And go with the flow. The Hanged Man is just going to join hands with that High Priestess and float down this path. Okay? I feel that this is really what your soul is trying to tell you. That this is something that you don't need to fight against. It's going to lead to a significant satisfaction and fulfillment for you. Yeah. But if we fight against this, if we struggle with this, there's going to be more anxiety, and we have to be aware of that self-sabotaging energy. We don't want to ruin this. This is really the perfect flow. This is the perfect series of cards right here. Let's look at the mystery card. Obviously the Lover's card, right? Maybe a Six of Cups, maybe another Two of Cups. Maybe the Hierophant. I'm feeling the Lover's card here, but we'll see. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments. Let's see what we have. Oh, a Three of Cups. Well, yeah, obviously. Celebration, right? A coming together, a real gratitude, a real appreciation. I think it's the perfect next step between the 2 and the 3, right? Sort of getting together with this person and allowing yourself to just let go and have fun. You know, you've ever been with a person, you're on a date or something, or you're out with a friend, and you could tell that their mind is elsewhere, that they're not really present. They're worried about other stuff, right? You can feel that. You can, wow, like, where's your head tonight? Like, you're not here with me, and it's almost a little insulting, I guess. It almost makes us feel a little bit bad because, like, you want to be here with that person, but they're not present in the moment. They're worried. They're in their head stewing about something, right? So this card is really about being present in the moment, celebrating the moment right here and right now. It's like you're not worried about the future. You're not thinking about the past. You're just enjoying this moment with this person. And that is going to make this work. If you are so worried about the future, worried about what's going to happen next, worried about anything, about how this is going to go down, or worried about self-sabotaging if we're too self-conscious, right? All that is going to bring about the disaster that we are sort of trying to avoid. Does that make sense? So by being present in the moment, giving the person your full attention, and letting yourself go, just being free of worries and concerns, going the hangman, trusting the moment, trusting your intuition, and being there in this place, in this space, it's gonna help to guarantee the success of this. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like the worry about self-sabotage is the self-sabotage. Yeah. We have to be present in the moment, and this is going to be an absolute blessing for you in your life. Okay? Go with it. I'm very excited about this. We're going to do an extended reading too. We'll do an I Ching reading. We'll do some oracle cards. There's a link up top. There is a link down below. New readings for Capricorn, usually on Thursdays and Sundays. Be sure to watch both readings. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. These readings are free. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.